ఇదిగో మెల్లగా రుద్దు తగ్గిపోద్ది. నువ్వే చెప్పక్కర్లేదు, నాకు చేతనైనట్టు నేను రుద్దుతాను. రుద్దు. రేపు సాయంత్రంలోగా వాడిని చంపేస్తాను. మీ కూతురు జీవితం గురించి మర్చిపోతున్నారు. వాడు మీ అల్లుడు. అల్లుడి శవాన్ని నా రాజకీయానికి ఉపయోగించుకుంటా. రాజకీయ కక్షలతో నా అల్లుడిని అపోజిషన్ పార్టీ వాళ్ళు చంపాలని క్రియేట్ చేస్తాను. నేను వాళ్ళ మీదకి నాకు వస్తుంది. అల్లుడి చావుతో వాడి వెనక ఉన్న 49,000 ఓట్లు నాకే పడతాయి. నా బ్రెయిన్ లో పిచ్చాయి అంతే. ఇందాక మా ఊరు పెట్టాను. ఊరందరి ఉందా నేను నిర్దోషిని నిరూపించుకుంటాను. వద్దమ్మా, ఆ పని మాత్రం చేయకండి. ఊరంతా మీరు దోషి అని నమ్ముతున్నారు. మీరు ఇప్పుడు వాళ్ళు కట్టబడితే మీ ప్రాణాలకే ప్రమాదం. వాళ్ళు మనుషులు కారమ్మా, చెప్పుడు మాటలు విని ఒక దేవతను దెయ్యం అనుకున్న మూర్ఖులమ్మా. ప్రసాదరావు అమ్మ చెప్పింది తాను విడుదల కాదు.
మార్నింగ్ foundations of the topics we discussed. Now in today's class we will discuss about applications of AI. So some of the applications of AI are, so let me share the screen to you, then you can understand. Okay, so coming to the applications of artificial intelligence, so these are some of the applications of artificial intelligence. First one is first application is in gaming. So use this artificial intelligence in gaming purpose. Next, second one is in the natural language processing. Third one, expert systems. Fourth one, vision systems. Fifth one, speech recognition. Sixth one, handwriting recognition. Seventh one, intelligent robots. So these are some of the applications of artificial intelligence. Coming to the first one, that is gaming. So artificial intelligence plays a crucial role in the strategic games such as chess game, poker game, tic-tac-toe game, all these. So all some of the examples for gaming, right? So in all these games, we're going to use artificial intelligence. Okay. Here, the machine can think of large number of possible positions based on the heuristic norms. So based on the knowledge which is stored in the knowledge base, so the artificial intelligence that is present in the machine is going to take the decisions. Okay, so it can think on its own. So based on the knowledge that has been provided to the system, is going to take the decisions on its own. Okay. So here the machine can think of large number of possible positions based on the heuristic knowledge. That means by searching for a particular thing, it is going to take the decision. Right. So that is the first one. And second one, coming to natural language processing. So here in natural language processing, we can interact with the computer, and which can you can interact with the computer that understands our natural language spoken by humans. That means in whatever language we speak, the system is going to understand, and it is going to have conversation with us. Means the conversation happens between the system and the human beings using the natural language processing. That means the system is going to understand in what language you are speaking, and is going to answer the things, or it is going to conversate has the conversation between there will be a conversation between the system and the human beings using natural language processing. That means in order to have conversation between the system and the human beings, the system should understand in what language you are speaking. Then only it can speak to us, right? So that is second one. That is natural language processing. That means based on the knowledge that is being provided to the system, it is going to understand the things which we speak, and is going to have conversation with us. And third one is expert systems. So is artificial intelligence is expert systems also. Here there are some applications which integrate the machine software and special information to impart reasoning and advising. It means in order to reason something, or in order to advise something, the system should have ample amount of knowledge, or you should be expert in that particular thing. Then only it can take decisions, right? So there are some applications where we have to integrate the machine software and the special information. Okay. So in order to have reasoning, in order to advise on a particular thing. Okay. So these particular expert systems provide explanation and give advice to the users also. So just like the human experts, the systems are also can be called as expert systems, just like human experts. అంటే మనం ఎలా అయితే అంటే ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఆ పర్టికులర్ సబ్జెక్ట్ లో ఎక్స్పర్ట్ ఉన్నారు. సో ఎక్స్పర్ట్ అంటే ఏంటి అంటే, సో దాంట్లో మంచి నాలెడ్జ్ ఉన్నవాడిని ఎక్స్పర్ట్. సో ఒక పర్టికులర్ థింగ్ లో, లేదా ఒక పర్టికులర్ టాస్క్ చేయడంలో కానీ, లేదంటే ఒక పర్టికులర్ ఫీల్డ్ లో కానీ ఎక్స్పర్ట్ అని ఎప్పుడు అంటామంటే, వాడికి అందులో లార్జ్ అమౌంట్ ఆఫ్ నాలెడ్జ్ అందులో ఉంటే ఎక్స్పర్ట్ అన్నాం. అంటే ఎక్స్పర్ట్ సిస్టమ్ అనేది ఏంటి అంటే, ద సిస్టమ్ విచ్ ఇస్ ఎక్స్పర్ట్ ఇన్ అ పర్టికులర్ థింగ్, దే కెన్ బి కాల్డ్ as expert system, right? Okay. So based on the knowledge it has, it is going to reason something, or it is going to advise the users. And next one. So example for this expert system is tell you an example, that is mycin, MYCIN, mycin. So mycin is a it is used in medicine field. Mycin is one example for expert system which is used in medicine field. So this particular mycin expert system, gives advice to the users or advice to the patients which come to it. Then so ఒక డాక్టర్ ఏ విధంగా అయితే పేషెంట్ కి అడ్వైస్ ఇస్తాడో, అంటే నీకు ఏ జబ్బు ఉంది, ఈ జబ్బుకి మందులు వాడాలి. సో ఇన్ ద సేమ్ వే, so this particular expert system is also going to give advice to the users based on the symptoms that particular patient has. Okay. Let's come to the fourth one, that is vision systems. Come to the fourth one, vision systems. So these particular systems can understand, interpret, and comprehend visual input. Visual input is nothing but what we see on the screen is nothing but the visual input. Okay. That means by giving the visual input to the computer, it is going to understand the thing, interpret the thing, and it is going to comprehend the thing. Okay, right. So that's the visual systems. For example, a spying airplane takes photographs which are used to figure out spatial information or map of the areas. Okay? For example, spying airplane. So, by spying airplane is nothing but an airplane which spies on a particular area. Okay, so by taking the photographs, it is going to um, is going to store the information in the spatial is in the space. ఓకే అంటే ఏ ఏరియాలో అంటే ఎక్కడైనా ఏదైనా అంటే స్పై చేసే ఏరోప్లేన్స్ ఏం చేస్తాయి అంటే సో పర్టికులర్ ఏరియాలకు వాటిని పంపించినప్పుడు అక్కడ మొత్తం ఫోటోగ్రాఫ్స్ ఇస్తారు. ఫోటోగ్రాఫ్స్ ని బేస్ చేసుకుని సో అది ఏ పర్టికులర్ ఏరియాలో ఎక్కడైనా ఏమైనా తేడాగా ఉందా లేదా అనేది కనిపెడుతుంది. సో దాన్ని బేస్ చేసుకుని డెసిషన్ తీసుకోవచ్చు. ఓకేనా, రైట్. సో అండ్ సెకండ్ వన్ ఇస్ డాక్టర్స్ యూజ్ ద క్లినికల్ ఎక్స్పర్ట్ సిస్టమ్ టు డయాగ్నోస్ ద పేషెంట్. అంటే పేషెంట్ ఏ జబ్బు అయితే వచ్చిందో దాన్ని డయాగ్నోస్ చేయడానికి డాక్టర్స్ క్లినికల్ ఎక్స్పర్ట్ సిస్టమ్ ని వాడతారు. మనం చెప్తాను కదా ఎగ్జాంపుల్ మైసిన్ అని అది. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ వన్, థర్డ్ వన్ ఇస్ police use the computer software that can recognize the face of the criminal with the stored portrait made by forensic artist. అంటే ఏంటి, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఎక్కడైనా ఒక రాబరీ జరిగింది, రైట్? సో రాబరీ జరిగినప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తారు, సో పోలీసు అక్కడికి వచ్చి అక్కడ ఏదైనా ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ దొరికిందో వెళ్తారు. ఓకే, ఆ తర్వాత అక్కడ ఎవరైనా ఆ పర్టికులర్ రాబరీ చేసిన పర్సన్ ఎవరైనా చూసారా అని చెప్పి అడుగుతారు. ఎవరైనా రిప్లై ఇచ్చినప్పుడు సో వాళ్ళని తీసుకెళ్ళి పోలీస్ స్టేషన్ ఇంటరాగేట్ చేస్తారు. సో ఏంటి, ఇప్పుడు చూసావు, ఎలా ఉంటాడు, ఏంటి అని చెప్తారు. సో అతను చెప్పిన రూపురేఖలను బట్టి ఫారెన్సిక్ ఆర్టిస్ట్ అని ఏం చేస్తారంటే ఒక ఫోటోగ్రఫీ గీస్తారు, ఇలా ఉండొచ్చు అని. ఓకేనా, సో అంటే ఎవరైతే ఇంటరాగేట్ చేయబడ్డారో వాళ్ళు చెప్పిన ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ బేస్ చేసుకుని అక్కడ చేస్తారు. అంటే సో దిస్ సో ఈ ఏదైతే మనకి పోలికలు చెప్పారో ఇంటరాగేట్ చేయబడిన వాళ్ళు, సో వాళ్ళు చెప్పిన పోలికల్ని బేస్ చేసుకుని సో అక్కడ రాబరీ చేసిన వాళ్ళని కనిపెడతారు. ఓకే, రైట్. సో దట్ ఈస్ ద థింగ్. సో దట్ ఈస్ నథింగ్ బట్ విజువల్ సిస్టమ్. ఓకే, సో పోలీస్ ఇక్కడ వాడేది కూడా ఏంటంటే కంప్యూటర్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ వాడతారు. సో కంప్యూటర్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్, రైట్. Next one is speech recognition. That means what we are going to speak will be understood by the system. That means the system is going to understand or recognize the speech here. So that is nothing but speech recognition. Right. Right, so coming to the next one, speech recognition. So here we have some intelligent systems that are capable of hearing and comprehending the language, right? Right. Right. So that's the speech recognition. So in this particular speech recognition, we have some intelligent systems that are capable of hearing and comprehending the language terms, sentences, and the meanings where a human talks to it. So that means whenever a particular person talks to the system, intelligent system, so then it hears to the user or the human being and it is going to comprehend the language in terms of sentences and their meanings, and which can handle different accents, different slang words, noise in the background, change in humans' noise due to cold, etc. Okay? So whatever the situation is, the system is going to understand the thing and is going to um, take decisions based on the speech. So it's going, the speech recognition systems are going to understand or recognize the speech, and it is going to identify the person, right? So in order to have conversation between the system, we need this speech recognition software, right? So this software recognizes the speech or whatever the human or whatever the user speaks, it is going to hear it and it is going to comprehend the language based on the sentences. Next, next one is handwriting recognition. So this particular the handwriting recognition is nothing but the system is going to recognize the handwriting, right? So the handwriting recognition software reads the text written on the paper by a pen or on the screen by a stylus pen. So it can recognize the shapes of the letters and converts it into editable text. That means whatever shape we draw or whatever shape of the letters we write on um, the screen or on the paper, it is going to convert it into editable text. Right? So that is the handwriting recognition. And next one is intelligent robots. Intelligent robots. So here the robots perform the task given by the humans. Robots. So robots are able to perform the task given by the human beings. So they have special sensors to detect physical data from the real world, such as light, heat, temperature, movement, sound, bump, and pressure. So these are some of the senses. So these are some of the senses that are used by the special sensors that are there in the robots. Okay, so it is going to sense the things using the sensors. Okay, so sensing are nothing but it is going to sense the light, it is going to sense the heat, temperature, movement, sound, bump, pressure. All these are going to be recognized or sensed by the robots. Okay, so based on the sensor, based on the input taken from the sensor, is going to perform the task given by the human beings, right? So these particular robots, have efficient processors. They have multiple sensors, and they have huge memory to exhibit intelligence. So these are some of the characteristics in intelligent robots. One is it has the efficient processors, it has the multiple sensors, and it has huge memory. Okay. And next, coming to the next one. So in addition to this, it is capable of learning from their mistakes. It is capable of learning from their mistakes, and they can adapt to the new environment. Okay. So suppose if some mistake is being done, so then it is going to learn from that mistake, and it adapts to the new environment. Okay. So this is regarding the applications of AI. And next topic is tic-tac-toe game playing. Okay. Coming to the tic-tac-toe game playing. So this tic-tac-toe is a two-player game with one player marking O, another player marking X. Okay. So one player is will mark O, and one. One second. So next one is tic-tac-toe game playing. In this particular tic-tac-toe game playing, it is a two-player game where one player marks O and another player marks X. Okay. So there will be a 3 by 3 grid. There will be 3 by 3 grid there. So in the 3 by 3 grid, they have to play the game, right? So let me show that game. Show you the game. So this is how the tic-tac-toe game looks like. So here there will be a 3 by 3 grid here. Okay. So a 3 by 3 grid will be there. So the 3 by 3 grid will be there here. So one person is going to mark O and another person is going to mark X. Okay. Suppose if I'm making a more like this. Okay. So then I want to win. So suppose if there are something like this, then this particular person is going to win the game. Or else if it means either horizontally or vertically or diagonally, horizontally, vertically or diagonally, uh, there should be X or else there should be O. Okay, then that particular person is going to win. Okay? For example, the position is like this, something like this, or something like this, or something like this. Okay, then like this. So either like this, or like this, or like this. Okay, so then it's going to win. So see this example once. So here the player one win because he's making the uh, diagonal. So diagonally he's getting the he's making cross marks there. That's why he's going to win. Suppose in the second image, see in the second image, here the player two wins because he's having the O's like this. And next here the player one will win because he's having the position like this. Okay, either horizontally or vertically or else in diagonally. If he gets if one player gets XXX, then X player is going to win. Or else, if if a player O gets O, either in horizontal position or vertical position, or else in diagonal position, then player O will win. Okay, that's it. that is a tic-tac-toe problem. Right. So there are some approaches of how to play this particular game. So here we need to consider one human player, and the other player will be the computer program. So the game will be played by the system and the human, by the system and the human being. So there will be a the game will be played between the human being and the system. Right? So the objective of this particular game is that using the computer, we have to write the program which never loses. Because we need to make the computer to win always. So in that way, we need to write the program. So the objective to play this game using computer is to write a program which never loses. That means the objective of us, or the objective of this particular game, is to make the computer program, or to write the program for the computer which never loses the game. So below are the three approaches to play this game, which increases in complexity, use of generalization, clarity of knowledge, and accessibility of approach. So these are the four things which we need to keep in mind. Okay. Right. So coming to the first approach. So let us represent a 3x3 board as 9 elements vector. So 9 elements vector. Right. Right. Next one. Each element in a vector can contain any of the following three digits, either 0 or 1 or 2. Okay. 0 means blank position. 1 means player X move. 2 means player O move. Okay. So like this, I'm going to play the game. It's an 3x3, that is the 9 element vector. Now, I need to assume that the program makes use of a move table, that contains a vector of 3 power 9. So it is a vector of 3 power 9 elements. Okay, like this. So 9 elements. So I did consider 9 elements. Right. So index 0 is all zeros. This is at the current board position, and the new board position will be here. 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. That means at any of the position, it is going to make a move. So this beta 1 represents X player has made a move. Next one, index 2, index 1, it represents that the current board position is like this. So the current board position is like this, all zeros except the first element 1. Then the other player is going to make a move at 8th position. Next, there can be any position. She is making a move at 8th position. And next one, index 2. So the current board position is 2. Current board position is 2. That means the player has made a move. The player has made a move at first position. Player 2. Right. Next, now based on that position, the next player, that is the X player, is going to make a move at 6th position. Next one. So next one is index number 3. It is all zeros, 1 0. Next. Here the new board position will be the player 2 is making a move at 7th position. So like that, the moves are being done. So all the possible board positions are stored in the current board position. That means so this whatever move that has been done by the player X or player O is going to be stored in the current board position along with its corresponding next possible board position in new board position. Okay? So this particular current board position tells us the possible board position current. Okay? That is the current board position is nothing but the possible board position. Okay? And next, coming to the new board position. New board position is nothing but the corresponding next possible board position. Okay? Current board position is the possible board position, and new board position is the next possible board position. So that is how the table stores all the values. Now coming to the algorithm. Now coming to the algorithm for this one. So first one is view the vector or board as a ternary number. So there are ternary number మన వెక్టార్ ని బోర్డ్ యొక్క పొజిషన్ లేదా బోర్డ్ యొక్క వెక్టార్ ని టెర్నరీ నెంబర్ గా తీసుకోవాలి. సెకండ్ వన్ ఇస్ get an index by converting this vector to its corresponding decimal number. మనం ఏదైతే ఇండెక్స్ తీసుకున్నామో ఆల్రెడీ ఆ వెక్టార్ ని మనం corresponding decimal number లో కన్వర్ట్ చేస్తే we're going to get the index. Okay. Next, get the vector from new board position stored at the index. Okay. So vector కావాలి అంటే new board position దాని ఇండెక్స్ చూస్తే vector వస్తుంది. Next one, the vector the selector represents the way the board will look after the move that should be made. అంటే నెక్స్ట్ బోర్డ్ పొజిషన్ ఎలా ఉండాలో ఈ పర్టికులర్ వెక్టర్ చెప్తుంది. నెక్స్ట్ సో సెట్ ద బోర్డ్ పొజిషన్ ఈక్వల్ టు దట్ వెక్టర్. సో ఏదైతే బోర్డ్ పొజిషన్ ఉందో సో ఆ వెక్టర్ కి ఈక్వల్ బోర్డ్ పొజిషన్ ఏదైతే ఉంటుందో దాన్ని మనం సెట్ చేసుకోవాలి. కమింగ్ ద అడ్వాంటేజ్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ పర్టికులర్ అల్గోరిథం, దట్ ఈస్ వెరీ ఎఫిషియంట్ ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ టైం. అంటే టైం తక్కువ తీసుకుంటుంది. Coming to the disadvantages of this particular approach, the disadvantage is it requires a lot of memory space to store move table. Okay, the move table store చేసుకోవడానికి memory space ఎక్కువ కావాలి. That is one disadvantage. Next one is lot of work is to be required to specify entries in move table manual. అంటే మాన్యువల్ గా మనం టేబుల్ మూవ్స్ చేయాలి కాబట్టి సో వర్క్ ఎక్కువ అవుతుంది. నెక్స్ట్ థర్డ్ వన్ ఇస్ approach cannot be extended to 3D tic-tac-toe as 3/27 board positions are to be stored. Okay. సో ఇక మనం స్టోర్ చేసుకోగలిగింది ఎన్ని అంటే ఓన్లీ 3/9. ఓకే, కానీ 3D tic-tac-toe అయితే 3/27 బోర్డ్ పొజిషన్స్ కావాలి. సో అందుకని సో కెనాట్ ఎక్స్టెండ్ ఇట్ టు 3D tic-tac-toe ప్రాబ్లం. సో దీస్ ఆర్ సమ్ ఆఫ్ ద అడ్వాంటేజెస్ అండ్ డిసడ్వాంటేజెస్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ పర్టికులర్ అప్రోచ్. So day by day, the number is being decreased. తగ్గిపోతున్నారు. So this I am following in this class. This is the next class. Okay, thank you.